Rebranding the NBA Part 13, the Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets launched in 1998-89 with an anthropomorphic Hornet logo and became a 90s cultural mainstay with their teal and purple colors and pinstripe jerseys. The team maintained a dedicated fan base and in playoff contention, but relocated to New Orleans in 2002 following arena disputes. Charlotte regained a franchise in 2004, but what followed was a fairly dark decade of Bobcats basketball. They reclaimed the Hornets name in 2014 and rebranded to a sleeker Hornet logo and dropped the pinstripes before reintroducing them in 2020. My goal is to create a new logo that incorporates some of the anthropomorphic elements of the original logo while still looking sleek and modern. As I start to build out the base shape, you can see that I very intentionally made the Hornet into the shape of a C for Charlotte. Now I'm adding in some details here, the wings and the shadow along the backside. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in the arm. You can see the glove, which references that original Hornet logo. Now I'm going to add the ball and the hands of the Hornet, a couple more minor details, and now I'm going to go ahead to the face where I really want to lean into that mascot style of the original logo, adding in the details to the teeth here. Then I'm going to go ahead and add in the eye. I truly want to give it that kind of aggressive mascot feel. Gonna go ahead and add an outline, and that is the main logo. Now onto the word mark. I wanted to find a font that kind of keeps that very angular look that they have right now. So I found this cool one, and then I'm going to go ahead and make some updates, customizations to come up with the word mark, and then go ahead and slide that in to complete the primary logo. Now for the secondary logo, I really like the font, so I had initially thought about doing some kind of monogram. But as I started playing around with the letters and just kind of putting them in different orientations, I realized that I was starting to kind of form a crown, and Charlotte is known as the Queen City. So I just kept messing around and moving the parts and the pieces until I got something that I liked, and then I decided to take the basketball from the main logo, just kind of slot that in and come up with the secondary Queen City logo. Now for the uniforms, the Hornets have iconic jerseys because they are the first team in NBA history to use pinstripes on their uniforms. So I'm going to take pretty heavy inspiration from these uniforms, but I'm going to make a couple changes. As I put together the home uniform, you'll see that there's going to be pinstripes on the shorts, which the original uniform did not have because they were meant to resemble high fashion pants. Also, the original had an extra Carolina blue and kind of a lighter green pinstripe, which I'm going to do away with. Here you see the purple alternate Queen City uniform. The trim is also different, the waistband different, so updated jerseys. So here's my final concept for my Charlotte Hornets redesign. At the end, I'll show you guys where we're at so far. And if you'll notice there's one missing, that's because I redid the Brooklyn Nets, so stay tuned for that. Let me know what you guys think. Like and follow for more.